right, we have our very second guest with you. Not quite the second, the third guest, but the second interview today. And this is a young man who's doing fantastic things in the social media space, as well as representing Nigeria properly in Namibia. His name is Femi Imohai Olabi, but people call him The Real Femi. Thank you so much for joining us, The Real Femi.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're such a comedian. Oh my goodness. While she was, I wish the camera was on you when she was saying it and the expression on your face. I wanted to start laughing.
Yeah, you know, my head was swelling at that point, so hearing all the things she was saying.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for
coming. Thank you.
All right, so now, Femi, first of all, there's one thing that people do not know about you, which is the fact that you're a very shy person.
Yes.
How are you able to do all those very funny videos on Instagram and keep a straight face and have us laughing? And then you see us in real life and you're really shy.
Well, I mean, when the camera is on me, you know, I become a different person. So, and whatever I'm thinking in my head at that point, you know, I try to get it across, you know, in the most subtle and I believe funniest of ways.
Yes.
So,
now,
yeah.
Now, in case you didn't know, the video we showed at the beginning of the show was actually Femi. So I need to ask you this question following that. Are you a foodie? And was that a reflection of your real character?
Well, I'm not a foodie, but I like food. You know, I like food very much. And that exactly was what happened, you know. So I was eating and someone came to ask for food and I told them that, listen, it was a prescription, you know, so, and at that point I needed that food. So I couldn't
Please
share.
chop Bluetooth, no
I
food.
couldn't share.
Whatever.
Or are you a foodie too?
Oh my goodness, I don't
in fact, let's not even go into that quarrel.
I don't like sharing my food, except it's in excess. Or if I ask you, I'd rather buy enough for everybody to go around so everybody has their own portion.
That's the way it should be.
Exactly.
That's the way it should be.
Exactly.
Everybody
I think I'm alone. There's a setup on this set, and I'm probably going to take it
Set up on this set.
My fault.
Yes.
All right, so Femi, let's talk about what you do.
Yes.
When you're not making us laugh on social media, do you have a job? You know, people always think that all these people who make people laugh on Instagram, they don't have work. They just sit in front of camera, do funny videos.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
What do you?
Yes, I have a side hustle actually. My 8 to 5. I work as a system analyst for a mobile operator.
Wonderful.
You know, yes. I do my thing in Namibia. Yes.
So you're based in Namibia?
Yes, I am.
Is that what you studied in school? What did you study?
Yes. That's what I studied in school. That's IT.
Yes.
So I'm in that line, you know, making things happen.
Okay, so at what point did you pick an interest in mimicking people's accents? Because obviously you can fake a British accent, the Namibian accent. In fact, I don't know how everybody, in fact, I categorize the accents Ghana, South Africa, and Kenya. If you ask me to mimic an accent, I would add all of them together when trying. So at what point did you pick interest in mimicking people's accents?
Well, I mean, I'm around very, you know, different people from different backgrounds. So I try to, you know, pick up on how they speak and talk like them because it's always fascinating to hear, you know, how different people speak, you know, how they pronounce words and all those things like that.
Not okay at all.
No, not at all. You actually take out very mundane things and you do very serious ads on them. I don't know how, I'm sure you just sit in your room and you just look at that bucket. What could I do with it?
No, these are topics that I feel have been neglected, you know, and people need to put some time into researching.
So what inspired that Joseph Baffa one?
Well, you know, I think over the years, we didn't have the technology to actually analyze what taking a bowl and dipping it into a bucket does for you, rather than standing under a shower. You understand? You understand? You look like you don't.
Oh, we perfectly understand.
Okay, yeah. So you know, people take for granted that act of taking a bowl and then pouring it over your head.
Are we really serious here?
I mean,
thank you
why
so
do you
much,
think
Mr. Baffa.
why do you think Nigerians are so fresh? It's because of this method.
So fresh
this
as a
technique.
queen.
Yes.
Please, what is your fascination apart from doing, taking very, like I like to call them mundane things and doing research into them? What is your fascination with photoshopping pictures? And it's so bad now that your Instagram followers do not believe when you when you post a picture because they're asking, is it Photoshopped?
He had a beard last night.
Well, you know, it's quite interesting reading those comments, you know, and looking at how the misconception of what these pictures are. So these pictures are actually real pictures of me in these places. But people think they're photoshopped.
I wish we had one or two of those pictures.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand, but it is what it is. So I really don't know.
So we'd probably cut out this clip and put on Instagram for Femi's followers and to prove to them that this is one real thing you've done of all the photoshopped pictures and videos. I mean, you photoshopped yourself into Tiwa Savage's video. Who does that?
I actually was on set that day, but you know, it wasn't released.
Oh, and we have a lie
It
on
wasn't
set
released.
too.
It wasn't released.
Mega's brother.
It wasn't released up until that point, you know. So I had to make people know that I was at the shoot.
All right, so Femi, let's talk about social media helping people and making them into millionaires in some cases.
Yes.
So has social media been very lucrative? And at what point did you think, oh, I'm not just funny at home, let me put it on Instagram and maybe I will blow that way? When did you reach that point?
Oh, when did you reach the point of putting it on?
And is it that lucrative?
Well, okay, I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So I was sitting at home one day, you know, and I thought I'd share a story of how I traveled, and I picked up an accent in transit. So I switched on my laptop, put on the webcam and recorded, and the reception was amazing. The reception was crazy. People were in love with my accent, and I had to keep it up. So on the lucrative part, yes, it is. You know, you have people hitting you up, wanting to work on you on various projects, and you know that involves, you know, getting some change from it.
Yeah.
You know, so people wanting to work with you in adverts, doing ads and stuff like that. So it's something that you can live off of.
Speaking
Definitely.
of these various projects,
Yes.
do you want to give us a sneak peek into your plans for 2018 and our plans of relocating back to Nigeria in the works?
Yes, I'm looking at going into acting.
Why didn't you stop our guests before they left? They would have helped your career, you know.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking at going into acting, maybe creating a show of my own.
Wonderful.
And you know, also giving back to society.
Brilliant.
Doing things like charity, you know, putting some money in research, hopefully.
All right, that's
Yeah.
great. Wonderful. That is very, very commendable. Thank you so much, the real Femi. Now, don't forget, you can hold him to his words. He is going to be an actor, and he's also going to give back to charity when he moves back to Nigeria.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming,
So
Femi.
can you tell us bye-bye in any accent you pick very quickly? Just say something to us.
Is it morning? Good morning. Hello, Nigeria. Thank you very much for having me. Ayo, Olive, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much for having me.
Which
Good
one
night.
was that?
More of an East African, Ugandan kind of.
How many Nigerian accents can you do?
How many
Nigerian
Nigerian
accents,
accents? Ooh, that's funny. Funny enough. Okay, I can do Yoruba accent.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. I can dab with the Akwa Ibom, Calabar accent.
Yeah. You've done an Igbo accent, Anambra before.
Yes, I have.
You watched that.
Hello, madam.
All right, before we get into trouble, ladies and gentlemen, it has been the real Femi with us here on set. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.